It's wild to think we're in August. It's been a short off season.
Still haven't got those speakers fixed, though, eh?
Nope.
What speakers?
I was on holidays.
That's a fair answer.
Okay,
I thought there were a couple other people.
You've been
that
back a
worked
full
there,
week now.
Yeah, I've been back a full week. There's no excuse. I'll order them. I got some other things I need to order too.
What are you
I
going to
don't
get?
know why they
Just
don't
went down to
work.
Best Buy for those.
We need some adapters.
We
No
gonna
free
Amazon
ads?
Why?
I know, I just thought
What's
about
wrong
that.
with the Amazon speakers I ordered this time? Did they not hold up? Did they fry? They
Well,
did.
I'm wondering
this-
if maybe we level up the budget a little bit.
But if we're building that, my thing is I've been told not to spend money on studio stuff because we're building the new studios and to just save for that.
When does that start?
Middle of September, isn't that's about right when we need to start getting to work on those, right?
Yeah.
No reason to tackle it now, and there's nothing going on. Let's
Taking you
cram it.
behind the scenes,
crazy
we're
talk.
building a third studio at Nation HQ
At least every company is the same.
in September.
in September. Yep. Why? I got a month of free time. No, Tyler.
When's
Well-
the season start? Mid-September. Perfect.
So you're going to have less than a month to get that studio ready.
Got to build a full studio.
Construction man Tyler's coming back.
Luckily, there's a lot of stuff in there we can just use already.
Like the fridge. Keep my treats.
The furniture's all in there.
Do you know what will be great? To have a shower at work.
Or are we just going upstairs?
Team showers?
Yeah.
No. Team baths.
Ah, okay,
But-
of course.
Whoa,
Be
you
nice to
paying
have
the
a
water
shower.
bill? It might be team showers.
They don't use that
It's a
much
tough
water.
economy.
Come on.
Wow.
You know what'll get you, though,
People
with the
own
water
this
bill?
building.
It's the disposal fee of the water bill that'll get you.
Yeah. That's why I recycle my water.
If it's brown, flush it down, they
If
say.
it's yellow, let it mellow. And also use it in other situations.
Because it's delicious. I mean, what?
Nutritious and delicious.
So I'm not saying we're going to record podcasts as a team shower with the five of us in there, but it's on the table.
If you thought the audio was bad that time we did it at Montana's, you wait till we do our shower episode.
Do you know,
The food was really good, though.
yeah, the hotels episodes are special. The funny thing about the Montana's episode was I produced that episode.
Yeah.
And I had headphones on so I could hear you guys clear as day.
Yeah.
But I was very far away from where you guys were actually, like, it was one side or the other. And I remember just talking casually. And I think it was Tyler was like, no one can hear a word you were saying to us right now because you guys didn't have headphones. So there you have it.
I think headphones is a must on an on location, perhaps.
Yep.
Especially if we're eating ribs.
I was going to say, I think ribs are a must for the majority of our
I am rather
podcasts.
hungry. So.
I haven't had ribs
Since.
in a minute.
Oh, I love barbecuing up a good rack of ribs.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The
You got a
rack of
smoker at
ribs,
your house?
my
I can see you
dudes.
smoking some ribs.
I don't have a smoker.
Yet.
Not yet, but I am a big fan of my barbecue right now. Every night I'm out there barbecuing something. Even if it's just a chicken breast.
What's going on in the queue lately?
What was last night?
Last night was chicken breast. We did chicken salad. And I was like, I'm barbecuing that chicken. Don't fry it, Amber.
Well, it's hot in the house. Don't want to fry
Exactly.
that up.
Can't create extra heat in the house.
Come on. No, thank you. Gentlemen, it's time for a delicious debate. But we are welcoming a new friend to the show.
Friend.
Oh, new podcast friend.
Podcast friend.
We're welcoming A&W. MS Burgers for MS is coming up. Burgers for MS Day is back, celebrating its 16th year on Tuesday, August 22nd. For every teen burger sold on Burgers to Beat MS Day, $2 will be donated to Multiple Sclerosis Canada. In the lead up to August 22nd, you can support Burgers to Beat MS by rounding up your bill with any purchase at A&W, donating online to burgerstobeatms.ca or through the A&W app, or by adding a donation option to your cart when ordering A&W on delivery apps like Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Skip the Dishes. A&W is rallying communities to unite for the cause and raise awareness about MS in Canada on August 22nd. Canadians can show their support and help envision a world free of MS by visiting their local A&W restaurant and purchasing a delicious teen burger to directly and positively benefit groundbreaking research and support for individuals living with and affected by MS. I got A&W last night.
How many are you going to get on the 22nd, sorry?
Teen burgers?
Yeah.
I think we're going to be live on location that day.
Well, let me tell you.
Which location?
Sweet.
I don't know.
Last night, I did get A&W.
Right.
Because currently they have a deal on
Right.
2 matzo burgers for the price of 1.
Oh, I
Are
love
you
that.
for
that is-
real?
Fantastic.
So I got that last night.
Whoa.
So A&W.
Any rings?
No, I didn't do rings last night.
Wow.
I want to get,
I love the rings.
because I'm thinking about Burgers to Beat MS. So you asked the question, how many burgers could I get? How many teen burgers could I get? Last night, polished
Throughout
off
the day.
2 matzo
Throughout the
burgers.
day.
Oh, throughout the day?
Yeah. This isn't a one-stop thing. They're taking money all day, right?
Yep.
So from midnight till 11:59.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do?
Well, I can tell you in one sitting, I polished off 2 matzo burgers. No problem.
So like this is a challenge where in the span I have exactly 24 hours to eat as many burgers as I can.
What are you thinking?
Okay, first off, I'm staying up till midnight that night, 12:01, crushing a burger before I go to bed. Easy one.
Okay.
Breakfast, easy burger.
Right.
Yep.
11 o'clock burger, probably. If I have breakfast at, say, 9, I could have an 11 o'clock
It's like
burger.
a coffee break burger.
Yeah, coffee break burger. Then another one probably at 1. And then I would probably wait until about 6 and put down 2 for dinner. So now I'm up to 6. 2 for dinner at around 5 or 6. Could I easily have another one at 9 and then an 11:50 burger that you're just putting out. So I can put back
8 burgers?
I can put back
it.
8 burgers in a day.
What do you say, Liam? Over under 8 burgers.
I bet I could go over.
I'll go over.
Dan?
I think so.
It's way over. Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm a little guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big eater.
First off, they deserve a ton of credit, A&W, because they are the only one out there where you can get a burger at 5:53 in the morning.
That is a shout.
Is that
They
true?
can get burgers 24/7.
Is that
Well,
true?
they are the
I
burger
would
fan,
never
but-
lie to you, sir.
Holy cow.
McDonald's, you can get.
Nope. When
No.
they're serving when they're on
Not
like
right
strict
now, anyway.
breakfast at 7 a.m., you can't go get a Big Mac.
My McDonald's employees have always hooked me up with burgers if I wanted them.
Well, A&W employees do it better.
Yep.
Apparently.
A&W employees want you to eat
There's a
teen
memo.
burgers
There you go.
24/7.
Boom.
Answer the I could probably do 10
I think 10 minimum.
minimum.
Teen burger
I bet
is
I would get
different.
to, like,
Do you think
Well,
you
a
could
lot.
do?
We
You
gotta-
think you could do like my schedule, but like every second sitting, you could have 2 instead of 1?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Having traveled with Liam through the playoffs, I'm full confidence in you.
You
He's a
easily
grazer,
get-
our boy.
Easily get 2 midnight ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 3.
What did you say the number was? 8?
Yeah,
8.
he had about 8.
I think I could do 9 in like 2 hours.
Teen burgers? I could
I
polish
like your
off teen
style.
burgers.
That's a lot of food there.
It is a
Wow.
lot of food. That's
Why don't
I
we
said
find
2, not
out?
1. We could.
Let's just find out. August
Gonna have to
22nd.
find out August 22nd. They
What
are.
location are we going to be at?
I don't know yet.
They haven't told us that
Find
far.
it out.
I'll be there.
I'll be there too. If it's teen burgers, listen, I'll polish them off. I will polish those off with a nice crispy root beer. Come on. Tyler, for our friends at A&W, what's the delicious debate today?
The delicious debate is this. I wrote an article the other day talking about like how many goals could the Oilers realistically score this year? This offense is expected to be so good. And the question today is this. How many Oilers could you see, or do you give a realistic shot at scoring 30 goals next season? So we can obviously cross off
Holy cow.
the 2 locks, right? McDavid and Draisaitl, lock them in. Hyman,
Let me see here. I got to pull up the roster.
yeah, pull up the
Yes,
roster.
I'm
we
on
can
that
we can
too.
work through a couple of names here and see if we can come together as a group and get an answer.
The delicious debate for how many. Oh, I wish I could see the stats from last year. Okay.
Well,
So there's the 2 easy ones is Connor and Leon. They're
Correct.
done
Yeah.
off the list.
Yeah. And we're saying 30?
Yeah, 30. So when the Florida Panthers, like from the year 2000 till now, the highest scoring team in a single season is the 2021-22 Florida Panthers. They averaged 4.11 goals per game. They're the only team in that span to average more than 4 goals a game. They had 4 30-goal scorers to get it done.
4 30 goal
What
scorers.
was
And
their
I have-
final team total?
Their final team total was 300. I have it written down
That's
right
a hefty
here.
number.
Yeah, it was
And what year did they do this?
21-22. The Oilers are actually second on that list from 22-23. That was the year Connor beat 60.
Leon would have had 50.
Nuge.
Leon beat 50.
Nuge had
Nugent Hyman were
36 or
36 and 37.
Last
Okay,
year,
so
Hyman had
30s.
54, Draisaitl had 41, McDavid had 32, Kane had 24, Vogel had 20, and then Bouchard and Nugent-Hopkins at 18 each.
So for the Oilers to beat that mark, they would need 338 goals next season to beat the Panthers mark and be the highest scoring team of this century, you could say.
That's a lot of goals.
It's a lot
That
of
is a
goals. So
lot.
that's why I want to know how many guys have 30 goal potential. So
All right.
McDavid and Draisaitl lock them.
Lock him in. Done.
Is Hyman considered a lock, or is he like a...
I wouldn't say he's a lock, but he's damn close too.
Yeah, the lock isn't like latched, but it's right there. It's if you're looking from afar, it looks like it's latched. You get it closer, you see it's not quite there, but it's close.
I think I'd mark him down as locked in because I can't see anybody else playing on McDavid's wing for the entire year, so I
Nuge.
would say he's locked in.
He had
Neutral
36 a
the
year
others
before
winning
and
the
27 the year before that.
Yeah, so I was going to say in Hyman's career with the Oilers, he got 27, 36, 54.
100
Yeah, I
goals
don't see
in
him
4
dropping
years.
back below 30.
Lock him in.
I think he's a lock. I think those
Nuge will
3
be-
guys are all locked.
Nuge will be a question mark.
He only had 18 last
That's
year.
what. Yeah, but the year before he had what?
36.
Yeah,
He's got
so
to get
he's-
his power play shot back.
Yeah, he's got to find that snap.
He's got to have that confidence in the zipping it,
again.
you know?
I think I'm going to say 4.
Who you got?
My 4th is Skinner.
I was gonna.
I just
go there
think,
too.
you see all those numbers of like his 5-on-5 production. The only one better is Ovi since like 2010, I think. So I think it's got to be him. He's not going to get a ton of power play time unless things change. But if things are going to change, then it's going to be him going onto the power play, right? So I'm going to say Jeff Skinner gets 30, and then those other 3.
What about a guy like Victor Arvidsson? He's got 2 30-goal seasons under his belt. He has a 29-goal and a 26-goal.
Were those with Nashville or were those with LA?
That name popped in my head
Nashville.
before Skinner.
Nashville, yeah.
Yep.
So that would have been my only thought there is that he was a guy that was called upon in Nashville, whereas in Edmonton he's not going.
Do
to
they
be
have
that
a
guy.
whole line of 30-plus goal scorers, perhaps?
They have
They
a top
could.
6.
They could have. That's what I mean. Like everyone in their top 6 has the potential to do it. Because Arvidsson, even last year, he only played in 18 games, but he scored 6 goals. Like you pace that out, it's a damn near 30-goal pace with the Kings, and he's playing with more talent now.
I thought you had a real number for
Yeah, I
us.
thought you were going to. Can you work through it?
Well,
18 and 6, good for him.
1/3 of 82. Well, if 1/4 of 82 is like 20.5.
Well, the difference is, so he's averaging a goal every 3rd game.
Probably like 26,
Yeah.
27.
I would say like 27.8.
27.3. You're pretty close.
Almost had that.
Good job,
Pretty
Tyler.
close.
Good job, buddy.
He was right on the doorstep.
Good for you.
That was quick too.
But he's getting to play with Leon Draisaitl potentially next year. Like,
Yep.
He's never played with a player as good as Leon Draisaitl.
True. He's going to play with Leon or Connor, depending on how things shake out. So he's going to have a good chance at it.
Let's go 5.
Henrique had 27 last year.
But he
Henrique's
got a
going to be dropping in the lineup a bit.
he
and
got a
then not
boost
be
because he
up
got to play power play in Anaheim, right? The
Yeah.
thing I like about Skinner and Arvidsson is a good chunk of their offense does not come from the power play.
5-on-5.
So does anyone else think more than 4 guys will get 20, 30?
I think
sorry?
we can do 5.
I think you could do 5. I think you could do
don't
the
know.
3 we like the 3
three-
we mentioned, then 2 of Nuge, Arvidsson, Skinner.
Yeah, that's what
just
I'm
2
thinking.
of them.
And King.
Just think like drinking the Kool-Aid a bit much on a 5th one. I think they can come close, like 26, 27, but like Nuge hasn't been known to score a ton of goals. Arvidsson hasn't done it since when?
Last time he got 30 was in 2019.
But
he
just in 5 years.
wasn't healthy
But even
last year.
just like
Yeah, that's
logically
one, yeah.
to think of the goal distribution throughout the team, Hyman's going to come down from that 54 mark. And then you assume that either Kane or a Skinner or somebody will slide up into
Could
that
even
30
be Nuge
mark.
at that point.
And then it's a question of, do you have that 5th guy?
What was our,
I'm with
team
Liam. I think it
total
might be a
goals
little
last
too
season?
rosy.
Yeah. What was it?
Team total goals last season for the Oilers.
272.
That
sev-
seems low.
Oh, okay. 327.
292.
Not bad.
So you're in.
I was close.
292. The Oilers finished 4th in the league, 10 off the lead.
Another guy with a 30-goal season under his belt, Evander Kane.
Yeah, but my thing with him is health, right? Like he's probably not playing all 82 next year.
It
He's
doesn't have
coming
to.
back healthy.
Whenever he does, though, like when is that? No one knows.
Well, they said he was going to be ready for September.
Who's
playing
we?
golf.
Who's they?
The people in the computer.
The
He's
computer
playing
people.
golf on his IG.
Really?
There was an
That's
article
right,
I think I
that's
read, or maybe a headline perhaps.
He's got a fresh partnership with that wine brand, you know,
Yeah.
feeling the body.
I think Arvidsson and Kane are probably in a similar spot of like the 50. Like you mentioned the health of Kane. Like Arvidsson didn't play last season.
Played
He's
18
played
games,
18.
scored 6 goals. That's a pace of 27.33.
It's true.
It ain't 30.
Pretty
That's
dang
all I
close.
know.
But yeah, but a 3-goal boost getting to play with Leon.
Yep.
You are right though, like drinking the Kool-Aid. Like we all thought Connor Brown was a lock for 20 last
Yeah.
year. Took him a while to get going.
I
Pretty
think
sure I had him for 60 points last year, so
Zach Hyman
nailed
had
it.
20 of his goals.
Yeah.
I think the Oilers will have 4 30-goal scorers. I think Arvidsson and Kane will get 20, 25, somewhere in that range.
I think Bouchard's hitting 20.
Bouchard is another one.
He
Yeah.
had 18
From a
last year.
forward
Bush will
side
get
of
20.
things.
Yeah, it's tough to get 30, but
Bush and Nugent should both be at 20, I think.
Yeah, Nuge, I guess. is
He's going to be
probably
around 25,
20.
I'm guessing.
I
going
would say
5.
Nuge, Holloway, and Henrique are in that clump of like 22 to 15. Nuge needs to find that shot in the power play again, like you said, and then we can talk about him being a 30-goal guy.
Yeah,
But if he doesn't have that, then maybe... Is it crazy to think they could switch
Why
out
are you so
Nuge on the
angry
power
today?
play
Switch out Nugent on the power play?
for
They
Skinner?
could, but I don't think they will.
I don't think that any...
I don't know. I could see it. I think if
Which
he gets
Skinner?
to a point...
it's a good point.
Hopefully Jeff. I could see it
Stu
getting
up
to
there
a
on the
point.
half board.
Stu is actually technically always on the ice on the power play.
He's a big body.
I could see
Skinner
it.
shoots left. So that
So
doesn't
does
give you much
Nuge.
of an advantage.
No.
Doesn't he shoot? Oh no, she's
They
right.
both shoot left.
I just
Kind of
don't.
depends where you go.
They both shoot left. I think Skinner's just a little better of a natural goal scorer. That's
I
all.
just don't think that the Oilers would mess with the historically best power play over the last.
But in the
handful of seasons.
playoffs, it got to the point last season. I know injuries obviously played a factor in it, but they literally couldn't score.
I
His
think
injuries.
that they would be more concerned with making sure that unit 2 is just something that they can consistently go
Yeah.
to versus that top line.
Unless they
know.
sit there and are like, let's build an A and a B. But then the insane
you
part
can-
of that is like, why would you ever split up Connor and Leon?
But you
right?
can build a B with the guys that aren't on A.
Yeah, you get
And it's a very
leftovers.
damn good.
You could
I
build-
think that the Oilers B will be better than most teams A.
The only thing I see that's going to be an issue with the B this year is their entrance. Because last year the entrance was almost always it was give the puck to McLeod and let him fire his way in there. And
Yeah, he was the McDavid role on the entry.
he was the carry the puck in with a boatload of speed. So now that you don't have that boatload of speed, you gotta
Little finesse.
maybe that little slight little chip in behind the defenseman and try and get him.
I'm gonna go with 5.
I'm going 5.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
The
Drink
over-under
away.
is definitely set at 4.5. Though. I think
Until
we
I'm
covered that
proven
completely.
otherwise, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. It goes down smooth in August.
I'm going
Goes on
4
smooth
just
all the
because
time.
I think that one of those numbers will be inflated enough that the team number won't catch up.
Injuries will play a factor
Okay,
too.
here's a question: how many 25 plus?
That
That's
one
where
could
it
be
gets a little
6.
bit. Yeah.
4.
4?
Sure.
Why are you so angry today?
But you're 4 on 30, so you think no one's going to be between 25 and 29.
No.
Why are you? What's up?
I am
bad day?
being realistic.
Let's get right to the cold performance here.
think
'Cause I think you have
six.
something to
Holy
say.
I think six for that number probably.
I would say
25.
5.
I think we get closer to 7 because I think Bush might be able to sneak his way in there.
yeah,
25 is a lot for a D-man, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but what do you have last year?
18.
18.
And he had some heaters.
Yeah, I could see him getting a couple more.
I can see him getting there. 25. I'm gonna go probably 10. Prove me wrong. Can't.
5 and
Okay,
7.
let's do the math on
5 and 6.
Grab your calculator again, Tyler.
He doesn't need one. Did you see him do that math
just
before?
throw me these numbers.
Okay, so 4 30 goal scorers,
Yes.
120.
126.
146.
Okay, well, how many players am I in? 322.
That's 66. You gotta add
66
that
plus
on.
146 to
100.
112.
Yep.
Wow, Tyler.
Okay,
He's dialed in.
118. I don't even know how many players I have left.
That's 230.
Yep.
Let me get the actual roster.
You can't restart now.
He
Well,
doesn't
no,
even know
I'm
what he
trying-
said
I know.
right now.
I know who I've picked. I don't know who I've got
Yeah,
left.
do it in pies.
Okay, so Nuge 18, McDavid 30,
48.
Henrique.
You mean
Well,
Hyman?
sorry, Corey Perry 10.
Where are you going with this list? I can't do it. I can't do the math anymore.
I don't know what he's doing
Okay,
right
if
now.
every player gets 10,
We've strayed off the question here somewhere.
120.
Trying to build up his number, his math for Tyler to
I'm just
do.
trying to
needs a vac-
find out how
Liam needs a
many
vacation.
goals we're talking about here.
Just had one.
300 and
We need 338.
I can see us probably scoring a little bit more.
I
So
don't
if
know.
Connor and Leon each get 50. Boom, there's 100 off.
See, I think they will score more than that, but I think the defensemen will contribute a lot more.
Yeah, I think Cody Cece's he's just right on the.
I mean,
I
you've
got
gotta
Josh Brown
think,
pegged
like,
in at 12.
They're taking out a Cody Cece from their top 4 and adding a Broberg,
yeah, he
who
has
does have that offensive touch, and maybe that is only like 8 goals. Maybe that's even higher. But Cody Cece, what did he get you last year? I think he ended
5?
up with 4 or 5, didn't he? But for most of the year, he didn't have anything.
There's only 3 more.
I know, but his assists as well are going to contribute to that. Like, I think Bouchard, like we said, could hit close to 20. Ekholm and Nurse are pretty much locks for at least 10,
Yeah, they should get
11.
12.
Maybe he's 15
Crazy.
even.
13.
Look, these guys are coming out pissed off this year, okay? Like they are everybody every time that someone's asked them, "Hey, how would the season go?" Everyone has come out with the same sort of answer where it's like it was fine, but you know, they end off every single statement with "but we didn't finish, but we did." They are pissed off. They're coming out to win. They're going to dominate from day 1 or game 1 to game 82. I can see them scoring north of 340 goals.
Yep.
As a team.
I think they could.
They're
be
angry. They're coming out and they're gonna show what they can do.
Bet365, for when we get to that segment, they have 3 different
Don't
Oilers.
even touch it.
I know, I'm just saying. They have
Don't
3
even touch
Oilers
it because
on
I
there.
got here and I want to play Guess That Line.
Yeah, okay. I won't even look then at
Don't even
their
look.
numbers.
Can you email them and ask them to get more Oiler player goals, please?
Yeah, I agree. I was prepping
Because
for the
I'm really
podcast.
curious what like Connor Brown is.
Probably 30,
8.5?
30.5.
That'd be a fun segment for next week, is we could set lines ourselves and then
Yeah, why
come
not?
back to them at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody has better options out there? Like, can you like call up your hotel in Vegas and go, hey man, what do you guys got for a number here?
Yeah, what do you got for Connor Brown?
Yeah,
Goals?
yeah. I'm sure you have like at least 1 or 2 guys in your pockets, a couple business cards there. You're like, hey, we're coming down. They're like, we got the suite for you, no problem.
We got the suite and a whole sheet of Oilers props for you.
Yeah.
And they know they can just juice them up. They're
That's
not gonna
good
get
living.
one off me.
That's good living.
If
you listen to this right now-
take it over and everything.
If you're listening to this right now, I want to know how many 30-goal seasons or
30-goal seasons.
30-goal. Well, kind of. How many 30-goal
Yes, it is
scorers
How many
will the
scorers?
Oilers have on their roster next year?
Yeah.
I say 5.
5.
Could be 10.
I've made mine 3 now. I've debated out of myself. No,
4
I'm kidding.
from me.
4 from
I'm
Dan.
kidding. 4 from Liam.
4 from Liam.
5 for me.
5.
I'm going to go 5.
4 10-goal defensemen.
Who are they?
4 10-goal
Nurse,
defensemen.
Ekholm, Bouchard, and Broberg all get 10.
Save it for the predictions
Should have
episode.
done that debate next week. Damn it.
Well, nobody will
Way to
remember
go.
this next week.
That's true.
Can't you just edit that part out?
I could. I'll edit that.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to this.
Don't put
anyway.
that in the video.
The other thing I want to talk about is Leon Draisaitl contract extension. It's close. It's not close. It's coming. It's almost coming. The quotes have been all over the map.
Did you speak to the agent?
I did. I
What'd he
spoke
say?
to him. He said, we
"Don't
want to
call me
get a
back."
deal done.
It's getting done. It just takes time.
So I just want to ask a secondary delicious debate almost for our friends at A&W. What is your official prediction on both money and term? This is going to be a mailbag question as well. on
One
Monday.
part of it's extremely easy.
8.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'll
Rick's
say
going with an 8.
13.4.
Who's the highest paid right now? Matthews at
Austin Matthews.
13.5?
13.25,
2.5,
I think.
13.25?
Yeah. I
He's
think
getting 100 grand more. Leon's getting 100 grand more than whoever's getting paid the highest.
I'll say
Matthews is 13.25. So yeah, 13.4, I think.
Yeah,
Stand by.
that's fine.
you
over 8.
stand
I'll go
by it.
13.5.
10 toes down.
13.5 over 8 for Rick. That is
Dan.
the official guess. Tyler, what is
Official.
your official guess?
13.4.
Maybe we can make a graphic out of this. Can we take a note of our guesses so we
Yep.
can make a graphic?
Liam.
So 13.5 over 8 for Ricardo. Tyler, what did you say?
13.4. Go hair under Rick.
For 8. Liam, what's your guess? Your official guess on the Draisaitl contract. No takesies, backsies.
I'll say I'm just gonna go with a nice even 13 by 8. That is my
13
guess.
by 8 for
That'd
Liam.
be nice.
Write it down. Dan, official guess. You're putting your GM caps on. You're negotiating.
1301.
Oh, Price is Right rules.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Price is Right rules from Dan. 1301 for 8 years. I'm thinking I'm gonna go on the high side, I guess. Because what was Frank? Frank was saying 14 months ago when he was kind of like
Yes.
speculating. I'm gonna go
Yes.
13.75 over 8.
Bob Barker dead?
Yes.
He is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
If
not
you had to guess right now, would you say he's dead or alive?
He's
Alive.
Dead. He's dead.
alive.
So many
Alive.
shows that have passed.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna say dead. Passed away.
I'm pretty sure Hockey Fights did a post. about it.
unfortunately, he passed away almost a year ago. It's almost a year ago. It was August 26th of 2023
Couldn't remember.
at the ripe old age of 99.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. 99. Now I remember all the posts. Never mind.
Tyler,
Anyways.
big meme guy.
Anyway, this Draisaitl guy.
What a crazy thing to bring up. Is that guy
Yeah.
dead?
Do you
Let's
want
play
to go
that
through
game.
some
Dead or
other
alive?
dead
Charles.
celebrities? That's a new signature segment.
Joe
dead
Biden.
or alive?
Is he dead or alive? Oof, that's a tough question.
Well, that's going on.
Tupac.
Again, I want to hear from you.
Great
What's your
life.
official prediction for the Leon Draisaitl extension?
And give
We
me
all
some-
agree it gets done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I think it might not get done till September. I feel like Draisaitl is going to do like a little, vacation, just got engaged, do that thing, go to Spain for a while. Then he'll be like, all right, I'm going to be in Edmonton in a week. He'll ring up his agent and be like, hey, make sure this is done in 7 days.
I was gonna say, he's not involved in these in the majority of
Exactly.
these meetings, right? Like
Yeah.
he can be in the
He can be
Swiss
in
Alps
vacation,
while
yeah.
the agent's sitting at the table.
But I think they'll wait to announce it until like he's coming back to Edmonton so they can do a
Do
press
like a
conference.
signing, like the McDavid one where they did it up on like the roof or something. Wasn't that?
It was just like on like 104th overlooking the pit, right?
Yeah. See,
Or like the construction area.
where should Leon Draisaitl sign it then?
Underneath the bat.
Oh, inside
Ooh,
the
on
Dallas
97th
balls. We
Street.
know we can get there now.
Yep.
that's
There's
a
the
good one.
latch.
This is true.
Where's the
Um,
ultimate place for him to sign
Oh, in front of Lucy the Elephant.
him? At the zoo.
That would be my number one pick.
All right.
Lucy
this,
still
this
alive?
is this
Lucy's
is for
kicking.
Lucy is still
Let's
alive.
not get those.
this is for
people.
Biz.
Speaking of Bob Barker. All full circle.
This is for Biz, but Connor's hot tub.
in the hot tub. I'd like to see
Actually,
that.
there's a connection there, Tyler.
Yeah.
Do you know where they're gonna do it?
Go ahead.
Do you know you can do that lockout and like just in front of the
End of the world.
yes, the end of the world. That would be awesome. In front of the moss pit, and like you see like Rogers Place in the background. I bet they do it there.
I bet you they're sitting on the bench with Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Ooh, that'd be a cool.
From
one.
the Superstore liquor store across the street.
Hell yeah. Or they do it on the roof of that building across the street where Lucic did his. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they do it there. Top of the Mercer building, maybe. If you see Leon climbing up the ladder to get on top of that
Get
building,
your camera ready.
Yeah,
You
DM
know what's
me.
happening.
Be my source.
yeah.
Breaking. Extension done.
Other little bit of news from this past week. MacT and Randy Gregg are going to be inducted into the Oilers Hall of Fame. Thoughts on the two newest inductees?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's good. A couple of good ones. Two guys have had an impact on the city as well outside of playing hockey. So
Are we running out of
Positive.
80s guys now? Are we looking at?
I don't think so.
No, we got
No. Are these eight? Are we getting to the point where 80s guys the remaining 80s guys might be secondary to the initial 90s guys?
well, who's left?
Charlie Huddy.
He's in.
you got in last year.
Yari Curry's in.
That was
Was
gonna
that
say
Deacon in?
He's no,
Oilers.
no, he's not.
Yeah. How many years have we done so far?
Tikkanen?
Just
Three.
two, right?
Isn't
Three.
Tikkanen retired?
They started with what?
No, 10
four?
is not retired.
They started with 4 players,
Derek Ryan has 10.
right?
No, so the way it worked is they put all the actual Hall of Famers into it, right?
Right.
And then it was Smith and Lee Fogelin, Charlie Huddy, and Doug Waite. And then this year it's Randy
Bucky?
Gregg. No. And Craig McTavish.
Kelly Buckberg's not in it?
No.
Not yet.
So
This is
that's
only the third year.
this is the third year.
They only do
yes.
two.
So
They should do 3. Like they got to catch up.
No, you got to
No,
spread it
you
out.
No, you gotta spread this out.
Because once
man.
you catch up, you're...
Have you
We
heard
gotta
of the
draw this
Decade of
out.
Darkness?
we got to make it through, yeah.
Yeah, they
couple
can't
years.
put Nick
So-
Schultz up there.
So Aaron and I had this debate on O&E
you
before. Like what's the standard, right?
Excellent.
Like
Arbitrary.
There's so much that's going to be able to like.
It is.
slip in
There's
there.
not like
yeah, I
Like
think
they'll
so.
get Todd Marchand in there at some point if they had to, for the moment.
like do they get
Fernando Pisani.
But exactly.
Right?
Does Fernando Pisani, is he a guy that gets
I
it?
don't think
It's
so.
not at this
getting-
moment, but we're talking like 2035.
Or do they just slow it down and be like, we just have one guy now every year?
Or it's like every 2-3 years, kind of like you do
Maybe.
with retired numbers. I could see them doing that. Like
Maybe.
when someone does it on merit, I don't think they should be like forcing guys in because that's how you end up like. Again, you were debating Dwayne Rolson.
gonna
Like,
say, that's
I
it.
don't think Dwayne Rolson gets in because he had 3 good months. And you could argue, oh,
Three
he played,
good months.
He played 4
Wow.
good years for the Oilers.
He did, but those years meant nothing. They
Exactly.
stunk.
So
Tyler
does Sam
hates Dwayne
Gagne?
Rolson.
Is Sam Gagne a guy that gets in? Almost
No.
600 games for the Oilers.
3
Has an
stints.
8-point night. Came back here twice.
Gagne maybe just because of his longevity.
Like 600 games for the Oilers.
The only
is
thing I wondered
long.
about this version is I thought they would have put like like an older guy and maybe like a newer
I
one,
know,
like
that's
an
what I
Alex
thought
Hemsky
too.
kind
That's
of
what it
thing.
was supposed to be originally. It felt like it was going to alternate.
I will get there.
Offset.
We'll get there.
Oh,
But
we'll
I
get
think
there.
you
I'm not
try
worried
and
about it.
because I mean you still got a couple guys there off ice who have to get in there by name with
Lima.
Glenn Sather and John Muckler
Sather's
and
in there.
Ron Lowe.
Muni.
Pardon me.
Greg Muni.
And Muni could get in there. Yeah, I mean you've got guys, but there's probably 3, 4, or 5 years where it's going to be majority of the older fellas.
Got to get him in.
I didn't want to say that. and then you start to open it up from there.
I wonder if Dr. Randy Gregg, during his acceptance speech, will talk about when he put my kneecap back in place.
Maybe.
Something to consider. If you're looking for some words.
Things to talk about.
You know?
He's got filler. He's like, goddamn.
What do I talk about now?
I remember the one time when he was about 12 years old, I put Baggedmilk's kneecap back in.
Didn't know it was bag milk back then.
And now his is the face reveal.
This is him.
But it's only 12-year-old me. Because that was the last time I was in that
You
office.
look exactly the same.
Pretty much. Pretty much. The other news that came out, we got our new numbers for our new friends. Jeff Skinner with the J on the back.
Mm-hmm. Silent.
Yep.
You don't pronounce the J when you say his name.
Just
Skinner.
It's just Skinner, yeah. You
Just
don't say
Skinner.
Jay Skinner,
Unlike the Joseph brothers in St. Louis, who are both going as Joseph this year.
which is hilarious.
I
Well,
do love that.
A little bit tougher, right? I mean, the Skinners, obviously, you can tell the two different very easily. The other fella as well.
And their numbers are 71 and 77.
Good luck.
So
Perfect.
So Jay Skinner's wearing 53 again?
Jay Skinner, 53.
Yep.
Number he's always worn. Victor Arvidsson, 33. Same number.
Right.
Colin Delia, number 60.
Didn't even know we signed him
was
until
gonna
they
say-
posted the graphic, and I was like, oh shit, we got Colin DeLeo.
I also forgot about that. Connor Carrick, 58. Matt Savoy, changing from 93 to 22. Interesting.
Didn't want to pony up the money to Nuge.
Yeah, Nuge.
Can you imagine how pissed, myself included, because I own a Nuge jersey, how pissed people would be if it was like, Nuge was like, yeah, I'm going to give it to the kid.
And he's cruising around in a new Lambo or
Yeah.
something.
How many high-skilled players have ever wore 22?
I'm just going to look that up.
Oilers.
Edmonton Oilers number.
Not even
JF Jocks were
Oilers,
22.
Not even
Ah,
Oilers
good.
per se, but like,
Jordan.
What number
how
was
many
Lupa?
high-skilled players have worn 22? Does not come off as a number for high-skilled player.
Tutu took it and made it his own.
Liam, who's worn it for the oil?
Tyson Berry, Tobias Rita. Adam Cracknell, Keith Ollie.
Oh, you buried the lead there.
JF Jock,
Ollie.
Rem Murray, Yanni Rita, Anson Carter, Roman
There's your
Hammer,
skill right there. Rem Murray and Anson Carter.
Roman Hammerlick, Luke Richardson, Charlie Huddy, Paul Popple,
Classic Pops.
and Ron Carter. There you go.
Like how it's Charlie Huddy only from what years? 91 to...
No, 81 to
Oh, the
81
whole
to
time?
91.
There you go.
Yeah, no, you want to talk 1 year, guys. You'd like Rem Murray, you said wore it? What are you, for like 3 games?
For
2006.
When we picked him up. for the
Oh, when
run.
he came back.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a fun little game that we'll play for 2 seconds.
Hammerlick, I don't think wore it very long because wasn't he 44? Or am I?
Hammerlick
getting old.
wore it for 2
44 was
years.
Chris Pronger that year.
What number do you think has been the least worn?
60.
60.
69.
Nice.
Okay.
No way anyone's worn that.
No, you're 100% right on that one. Well,
I think it's like 50.
If we remove 69, what
or
would it be?
58.
Is 69 right?
what number you say? 60?
Well, we'll see what we get through.
Okay.
Rick, what's your guess?
46.
I'm going to say 58 or 53, but I think 58.
Okay, so 60
Johanna
BM.
V2 slanders.
60 is great.
Yeah, we're not going to handle any of that. Johanna V2 slander.
60. 2 players have worn it. Most recently, Marcus Granlund, of course.
Of course, dry toast.
And Sebastian Bastallion.
Stay on.
Friend of the show.
Rick, you said what? 46?
46.
4 players have worn it. Pontus Aberg, of course.
Great
Good
Oiler.
guy. Good guy.
Zach Zortini. Yanni
Storts.
Rita.
Oh, my bad.
And Todd Reardon. 69, no one's worn.
Reardon.
Todd
Reardon?
Reardon, yeah.
Reardon?
The
Yeah,
head
yeah.
coach, yeah.
So what outside of 69, what is the lowest?
Outside of ones that haven't been worn, 90, Corey Perry. 87, David Musil, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Ryan Smith, 94, 97, Connor McDavid. Jesse Puljujarvi, 98.
Ah.
Wayne Gretzky, 99, you may remember him. And 92, famously won by Thomas Urko.
Oh, I love the Thomas Yurko.
There's a
era.
lot of ones, like Nick Bukestad, 72, only player to wear it. 75, Bouchard. 79, Dylan Simpson.
Right?
78, Mark Pouliot.
So a lot of solos?
There's
a
still
lot of
time for
solos.
Pouliot, I say.
It's not over.
There's still time.
Who wore 58? that I guessed
Samorikov is
originally?
the last one. Jeff
Oh.
Petrie wore it.
Samorikov, last one. Slapashev, Andrew Miller. May remember him. Jeff Petrie. And Johan Motin.
Oh,
Right.
OV2 was 53 then?
No, nobody's
No
worn
53s. Oh, V2 was...
I was on the trail, but not the right number.
He was sniffing, but just in the
Number was
wrong area.
OV2.
We'll never know.
He didn't exist.
He's
Crazy
I
not-
like
enough.
he has a whole
Not
computer in front of him here. He
50.
just refuses to type it in.
You can. I have to click
wore
every
81.
one.
No, not you, Tyler.
81.
Oh.
No,
Johan
different.
OV2 where 81.
I have a coffee. I can't Google.
You do
Not
have
enough
Liam
players-
clicking every single number right now.
do the Johan OV2 where they go back and forward from forward to D. Not enough guys do it.
No. Last year we had Phil Kemp do it for some reason.
Who's
Wow,
the
it
biggest
made
name?
sense.
Who's the biggest name you can think of that played both? That
Brent
played?
Burns is
Dustin
the one for me.
Byfuglien.
Dustin
Nope.
Byfuglien.
Oh, I have a better one.
Taylor. Oh, was there an Oiler? Did Corey Potter play both for the Oilers?
that's
Corey
where
Potter
I'm going.
stepped on Taylor Hall's head. That's
does.
probably what you're thinking.
That's
Yeah,
probably-
no, I'm going with an extremely offensive player from the 90s.
Right, Green.
Rod Langway,
Nope. Extremely offensive player.
Ally Afraidy.
Sergei Fedorov.
Oh, he did play D in
play
Columbus.
He did. He played
Really?
D.
Yeah.
So at the end of his career, they were like, "Fuck it, just play D."
He
Yeah,
manned the point.
I think there was even a stint in Detroit where he was playing defense.
Wow, I didn't know that.
There you go. If you're looking for a New Jersey, oh, we didn't even finish. Josh Brown, 44, and Roby Yarventi, 61.
I was surprised they gave him a number right off the jump.
Roby Yarventi?
Yeah. Oh,
Well, whatever. Why not?
it's a good pickup. R.I.P. Xavier Borgo.
Gone but not forgotten.
I'm looking at all the numbers now.
All right.
44 has been worn 8 times. 36, 17 times.
36.
Yeah.
Dennis Bomby.
Shout out to Scott Ferguson.
Dennis Bonvie is on the list.
I know he is.
Scott Ferguson, not on the list.
Damn it. Swear he was. Fine, Liam. Fine. We're going to change gears a little bit. I developed a game. We've done it before, but I want to know how well you know our new friends,
Oof.
how well you know the team. We're going to play a little Baggedmilk Trivia.
Whoa. Can I just give out one piece of trivia? That would be
Please.
good for down the road.
Sure.
The last player to wear 33, Matt Boleyn. Before that, Cam Talbot.
And
So that's
Steve
question one.
McIntyre, I
Smack.
believe.
McIntyre's on the list.
Yep.
Huge lead into your game.
You can go watch him play in the Wetaskiwin Men's League, I believe.
Hell yeah.
You're looking for something to do. Baggedmilk Trivia. We're looking at our new friends. It's a simple question. I just want to know who has more career goals. So I guess what we'll do is you give your guess, and then I'll give you the answers. Maybe you give a guess on how many goals if you want. Who has more career goals? Victor Arvidsson or Adam Henrique?
Oh.
I'll say Rico. I think he was up in the. I think he's been healthier. And I think he's up in the high 20s a bit
I'm
more.
on Rico too.
Got 2 Ricos.
I'm going to go Arvidsson just to be different.
Dan's going Arvidsson.
Liam's still looking at the numbers.
Yeah, Liam's cheating.
Arvidsson is
Liam will
that
tell you what number
41
they wore
goal season, but he's been injured a lot. So I will also go Henrique.
Anybody got a guess on how many goals I got?
I'll say Rico's got like
34.
395.
297.
Arvidsson has 401.
303.
Victor Arvidsson currently has 178 goals. Adam Henrique, 263.
Boom. Score one. 3 of us get one.
He's also 3 years older than him, right?
Over under Jeff Skinner career goals. And I'm setting the over under at 360. 360 for Jeff Skinner. Over or
I'll
under?
lock in under early. I'll go
Tyler's
under.
locking in the
I'll
under.
go under as well.
Dan's under.
I'm trying to. I got to use the fact I know the host. I got to go over.
360.
That's the line.
I'm going to go over.
We got 2 overs, 2 unders. The line set at 360. Jeff Skinner career goals 361.
61.
Damn it.
We're 2 for 2, Rick.
No, I went over there.
The
Oh, thank
under
you.
hits on this one.
Who else went under?
You and Big
I
Dan.
went under.
Nice. Dan, you're 1 for 1 now. You're 1 and 1.
Josh Brown, defenseman coming in, a journeyman defenseman, you might say. We're going to say over under 300 NHL games. 300 NHL games for a Josh Brown with the soft
Over.
cap. Dan's taking the over.
So I was very confident. For that reason, I'm going under.
Liam's going under.
Under.
Okay. All right. That's
Rick
fine.
is under. Tyler's pondering. He's looking off
Well,
of
so I know he played junior playoffs against McDavid, which means
Just
his
trying to
NA
get a timeline on his career.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
games don't. Those they
Played for
didn't
the
count.
Arizona Coyotes.
And he played for the Coyotes, which means he probably got into a decent amount of games. 'cause they
82 of
stunk.
them or so.
Over under 300
Over.
games.
Over. I'm going over to keep my perfect run intact.
Talked you into it.
Josh Brown, 290 NHL games.
Are you stressed?
Huh?
What's going on here?
I
You've
got
been
nervous.
picking.
I got nervous. I picked apart my coffee cup.
Fidgety.
Ah, he's crazy.
I do that with beer labels. I rip labels off all the time.
I can't believe I got that wrong.
Connor Carrick, another new friend coming to town. Over-under is set at 250 NHL games. 250 NHL games, Connor Carrick.
Under.
The boys are thinking.
Under.
Dan's thinking. He says under.
Smash my face in the microphone.
I'm going
Liam
over.
says
Going over.
Well, under. Sorry.
Under
I
for
thought you
Liam.
had
I'm
me.
going to go under again.
under
over.
for Tyler. Rick's
Isn't
got
he-
the over.
Isn't he only like 27?
He's young.
You can't go 3 unders in a row, you guys.
Yes, I can. I just did.
You're looking at the
Connor
board.
Carrick
at
is
the
30
roulette
years old.
Oh,
Looking at the
young
board
buck.
on the roulette table.
Yeah. I once saw like 5 zeros go up in a row.
That's when you don't bet on zero. The next
One time I was playing roulette and I hit 00 twice in a matter of like 4 spins.
Damn, that's good.
And then I left.
That's smart.
Smart. Connor Carrick,
I forgot the question.
242 NHL games. So the under hits a third straight time.
Bingo.
Can't go under.
You think you know the host, but I'm a
Calling him
rascal.
out. I was calling him out.
I'm a rascal. Final question, Baggedmilk Trivia. Gentlemen, for the 2024-25 season, how much dead cap space do the Oilers have with bonuses and buyouts? Bonuses and buyouts. We're looking for the aggregate total. And this one is Price is Right rules.
I'm going to say $330,000 right now.
Buyouts and bonuses.
In
No,
cap space?
I'm going to
No,
go.
we're
Dead cap.
Dead cap.
much
Oh,
dead
dead
cap.
cap space. Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
actual cap space. Sorry, left.
I am going to go with 6.25.
6.25 for Rick.
Okay, so there's
I'll say 6.5 clean on the nose.
6.5 for Tyler.
I'm doing math in my head. It's extremely
Terrifying.
Speak
I'm
louder
gonna,
if you're gonna
what
work
was Rick's guess?
6.25.
6.25.
And Tyler's-
6.5 with Tyler. Liam comes in at
6. Oh, I think 6.8. 6.8.
6.8 for Liam. Nation Dan, your guess.
I was going to go high, but I think it's 6 point. I'll just say 6 even.
It might be
even
over
for
7.
Survey says.
'Cause-
Final question of Baggedmilk Trivia. You want to
Well,
work it
I'm
up?
just trying to run. So they have James Neal,
1.9.
4.
Jack Campbell.
1.1.
Oh, we're screwed.
Oh, I thought it was a bit higher. Corey Perry and Connor Brown.
You don't have Corey Perry
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You
250K
have
of it.
250K.
from last year?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
The total,
7.25.
$6.566 million. Tyler is the winner at 6.5. Just slid right under. There you go. Baggedmilk Trivia for the week.
That was good. I got 3.
Getting to know our new friends.
That's fun.
A little Baggedmilk Trivia for you.
Should we step aside for a quick break?
Step aside for a quick break. Coming back, working through Oilers Nation Radio. Want to do a little betting talk for our friends at Bet365. Gentlemen, as course, I've got some futures for you. We're going to play Guess That Line, and just if you like the bet. Betting segment is brought to you by Bet365. Proud partner of Oilers Nation Radio. Open an account with Bet365 today and bet on a huge range of markets. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it is never ordinary at Bet365. Use the promo code OILYBONUS. The promo code is OILYBONUS. You guys are going to do something interesting on Oilers Nation every day this year, aren't you? You're going to get in the weeds a little bit?
Yeah, it's going to be called the Never Ordinary Bet of the Week, and it's going to be you got to go outside North America, outside kind of the 4 major sports.
So
and
what
you
are the
gotta find
rules
bet.
here?
You have to actually have research to back up your bet. You can't just like pick a team because their name sounds funny.
Well, I'm out.
So it'll be like, all right, this team in second division footy somewhere is like on a 6-game winning streak, and it's an even money bet. Like we're gonna take
Outside the top 4 would therefore not Division 1 footy get you?
it. Nah, just you got to get weird.
Because like I was gonna say the guy beside you there might have a
I
couple
do
up
this
his
every-
sleeve.
Yeah,
I
because
do
like,
this
are you
every
allowed to
week.
bet EPL or no?
Yeah, but I always, my team plays in League 1, which is 2 divisions lower than the Premier League.
Yeah, but you're not betting on your team per se. You still pay attention to the.
But that's
Premier
what I
League.
mean. Yeah, but I bet within that league as well. Because you can on Bet365.
So do you have to avoid football /
No,
soccer?
I can do it. I just want to do it every week.
Yeah, it's more for like entertainment than like
Yeah.
a competition.
Like you could bet on ping pong if you want.
Yeah, if you want to do.
What day?
I don't know yet. It'll be a thing we do next year, though.
All right.
It's only like a month away.
I know.
Oilers Nation every day.
I'm not gonna have a lot of time when you're building the new studios.
I have 4 hours to build them.
We were talking goals earlier for the delicious debate, and I want to talk goals again. Over at Bet365, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Do you guys know the lines
For them,
No.
for their goal line?
no.
I think I know Leon's. I think I know Hyman's.
I could
What do you got?
guess them.
I think Leon's was like 51, and I think Hyman was like 42.
So I found this interesting. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl both have a line set at 50.5
For goals.
goals.
I'm tempted to take both overs.
50.5. That's what I want to ask. So guess that line. The over and under, both identical for Connor and Leon, 50.5 goals. Guess that
Minus
line.
110.
Rick's saying at minus 110.
It's got to be like plus 140 at least.
I think they're each like minus 125.
Dan, you got to guess? Or guess that line. Over under 50.5 goals. The over and under both
For
the same.
both of them?
Yep.
I'll say, like plus 145.
What's interesting is the line is currently set at what Rick said, minus 110, over or under 50.5 goals.
I always figured that the over-under number should be a pick'em.
It should be. Yeah.
And minus 110 is the pick'em.
That Draisaitl line's nice. Like
He's done it 3 times.
he's a 50 goal guy.
Connor McDavid only done it once. So let me ask you,
That's a bit crazy.
Leon first, over under, you like the bet?
Oh, yes.
I like it.
over, yeah.
50?
50.5.
Yeah, out of the two.
Well, Connor, he's only done it once.
No,
Still
I
at
don't.
50.5.
I don't like
Dicier,
it.
but again, if he's healthy, like he wasn't healthy last year. That's why he wasn't shooting.
Well, I think also why he wasn't shooting is because he had a guy trying to get 50 on his line. That happens again. I don't know. I just think maybe that one season, not an anomaly.
Put the
but
pressure on.
like,
Over
yeah,
or under?
Over.
Under.
I like
over.
the
He's
over.
coming out angry.
Yeah, I think he's popping 50.
Dan, what do you
I
think?
don't know.
Connor, over or under?
Yeah, I think that 2 seasons ago what we saw from Connor was like a decision by him to score more goals, and I think if he does that again this year, you could see him go over.
I am taking I did my 6 bold predictions at Oilersnation.com last weekend. I have both of them over 50.5.
All right, I like that.
What is that squealing, Tyler?
A little bit of feedback there. I might have breathed a bit too hard into the
Maybe
mic.
turn those down a little bit.
The lights?
I think they're okay.
Well,
Oh,
wasn't
the
it-
headphones.
Yeah, the headphones.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, we'll be fine.
That
See what
works.
happens.
Next line we're going to play. Zachary Martin Hyman had 54 goals last year. A pile of them in the playoffs, 16. 2 questions. What do you think the line is set at in terms of goals? And then what are the odds? Again, over and under, both the same for Zach Hyman in terms of the odds. Dan, if you had to guess, what do you think the line is set at for Zach Hyman goals?
I would imagine they have it somewhere around the 40 goal mark, like probably 43 and a half or something like that. And you said it's even on either side.
Don't even need to guess. Dan nails it. 43.5 for Zach Hyman. The line is set. He's only done it once, which was last year. Are you taking the over or under at minus 110?
Oh, that's a good line.
Over. If I'm taking McDavid's under because I'm playing into Hyman scoring the same amount of goals.
I'll go under. I think he's like 41, 40.
Yeah, I'm under.
Rick, what do you think? Under?
Under.
I think I might take the under as well. Zach Hyman's going to score a pile of goals again. Just last year was amazing.
Anomaly.
I feel the same way about Zach Hyman goals as I did about Nuge hitting 104 points. It was a hell of a run. Don't expect it every year.
That's fair.
Yeah. Open an account today. Bet365 and bet on a huge range of markets. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Use the promo code OILYBONUS, OILYBONUS, OILYBONUS. That is your promo code. All caps. Ask the Idiots coming up for our friends at the Millwoods Golf Club. Tyler, you're out there today. How's the course looking?
It is in fantastic shape. It is tough. It is a grind, but it's good.
Millwoods Golf Course is the official golf partner of Oilers Nation, and at Millwoods Golf Course, you will find private club conditions for under $100. Greens are always immaculate. Tyler confirmed.
Yes, they're rolling the greens like tight right now, so it was tough putting.
Relaxing driving range with music playing and lots of targets. Fully stocked pro shop with lots of local lines. Be sure to follow Millwoods GC for some below par content. The gang over at Millwoods loves golf, but they also love to have a chuckle. They're a good follow. Go give them a follow on social media. Ask the Idiots questions. I've got 4 this week.
Ooh.
Boys haven't seen them. They haven't heard them. They're going to get their first take. I like this question because it's silly. This one comes in from Oilers fan in Van. Dan, I'm going to start with you down at the end of the line. You've been given a coupon for one free crested jersey with any name on it, but you cannot pick an Edmonton Oiler. Which player are you getting on your jersey and why?
Is it an Oilers jersey?
Can't be an Oiler.
So it can't be an Oiler, and it can't be, yeah. Okay.
Just can't be an Oiler, really, is the only stipulation.
Like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about this, but off the top of my head, I might go for like an Eberle Kraken jersey.
Well, you don't have like a favorite fighter who's been doing it for you as of late?
Well, I mean, yes, that's a good point. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for unlocking
like
that
that's
part
right
of my
on
brain.
brand for
Yeah,
you, would be
yeah,
like
I'd be right in the Matt Rempe kitchen right now, and I don't
Statue of
even
Liberty Rempe jersey.
I don't even like the Rangers jersey that much, but yeah, I think I would be all over a Matt Rempe jersey. It's a good call.
Liam, you get a free crested jersey, but it can't be an Oiler. Who you picking?
Maybe I'm going with a former Oiler. I will go with I'll go Connor Bedard Blackhawks jersey.
It's a good pick. Tyler, you are a jersey aficionado.
Yeah.
You get a free one, but it can't be an Oiler. Who you picking?
Ah, man, I want to go, like, I'm going more with the jersey style than I am with, like, the name on the back to start. So I'm trying to think of what some of, like, the cool reverse retros were that teams have had as of late. I did like those Winnipeg ones. I like those Tampa ones as well. Those were good reverse retros. Oh, this is a tough one. I wish I would have been more prepared for this. This is the one right here. The Minnesota Wild reverse retro with Kirill Kaprizov on the back. Get the 97 on there.
Those
Looks
are
like
nice.
the Minnesota North Stars jerseys. You could see me ripping around an ODR in that.
Those are nice. Rick, you got to get a jersey, but it can't be an Oiler. Who you picking?
Well, just for the record, it did not say an NHL jersey. I'm not
No, it
putting on
didn't.
any other team. So NHL is out the window.
All right.
We'll go with Mr. Snowman, Javon Holland, Miami Dolphins jersey.
I mean, there was no. It just
I
said
ain't
no
putting on-
Oiler.
Exactly.
I think I would go off the board a little bit. You know what I would do? A white Steve Yzerman.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Get real vintage
The
with it.
only time I've actually purchased a jersey of a different team was in 2004. We were on a little bit of a road trip during the playoffs. We were in Calgary during that first round, and I bought one of probably 2 or 3 Detroit Red Wing jerseys in the city. And it was a practice. There was no number on the back. It was all about the name on the front, just to beat them, and they lost, so I threw it away.
This is just such a weird question that I included because it made me laugh when I read it in my DMs. This comes in from Jules. Liam, what is your favorite room or space in your house and why?
Is this just for me?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna ask everybody.
Okay, it doesn't just say Liam on it. Okay, my favorite space. I have a little like. I walk out of my patio doors and there's like this big concrete pad at the top of the stairs, and there's this really comfy chair, and I sit there basically every day. That's where I start my days, right there.
Have a little coffee or
No,
something?
in the winter though. It's a bit cold in the winter.
Ah.
So just in the summer. Yeah.
Tyler, favorite space or room in your house and why?
Favorite space or room in my house and why? I do like my yard. I've been doing a lot of work on my yard, but I'm going to go with it's the, like if you're looking at the TV, I sit on the left side of my couch, put my feet up on the coffee table. Been playing a lot of MLB The Show, so when I'm on the left side of the couch, I'm also a little on the left side of the TV. So I feel like when I have a right-handed batter and a left-handed pitcher, I have a really good line of sight on the pitches. But I'm always on the left side of my couch. That's my home.
All right. Rick, favorite spot in your place?
Kitchen/barbecue area.
Makes sense. Dan, what do you got?
My office area, I've got the office desk. I've got 2 computers set up, one for the kids and one for me. I've got my McDavid jersey up on the wall, and then I've got a TV in front of me, and I can watch. There's a couch in front and everything, so everybody can kind of set up there, and just got a chill spot to watch the Olympics or whatever's going on.
I got the same answer as Dan. I got my office at home, that's where I record BLTN. I got a TV in there. I've got a little putting green that the missus got me in my office. So it's a nice little space for activities. I've got instruments laying around.
That's solid.
It's a fun little spot. Year round, unlike Liam's patio spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just stand there and wish I was out there all the times.
Just staring
Yeah,
out the
just
window
staring.
like a cat.
Got the
Yes.
1,000-yard stare. Tyler, I'm starting with you. This one comes in from Lisa. Do you think you could have done a better job than Waz for the Office Snacks Challenge if you had been giving $20 at the dollar store?
Could have done better with 15. Could have shortchanged me.
Yeah.
He bought coconut milk.
Which is, by the way, still just sat out there.
And some of the snack, like, dude, go buy chips. Go buy some candies. If you want to buy a couple packs of ramen or Mr. Noodle or whatever, or like Kraft dinner cups, sure. Coconut milk? Dumb.
You never know when we're going to whip up a curry.
Like, no, he did such a piss poor job of this thing. He didn't go safe with anything. He just bought garbage. And, like, not even, like, junk food. Like, straight up, it's going in the trash soon.
I already threw some stuff out today.
Yeah, good.
It needed to be done.
Dan, you think you could have done a better job?
I mean, I know I could have, but I feel like Waz was just kind of, he was trying to show off his range. He didn't necessarily go out and get us like snacks that everybody could enjoy. He just wanted to have everything that they could offer for $20.
Which is the mistake.
Yes, of course.
Quality, not quantity.
He didn't understand the assignment clearly, but yes, no, I could have crushed it once.
Rick, what do you think of that stack outside?
Yeah, it was odd. I'll give myself the.
If you don't know what I'm
head nod on
talking
this
about,
one.
if you don't know what I'm talking about,
The coconut milk really is odd.
so this was a bit from Better Late Than Never, where
And what did you challenge him with?
So what
Word for
happened
word.
is Waz left a message on Better Late Than Never about going to Winners and being surprised at the deals at Winners, which I found hilarious because that's their whole thing. That's their raison d'etre. So it somehow came up that it might be fun to send Waz out on a mission with $20 to a dollar store to see what he could get for office snacks. And like a trooper, like Waz always is, he got the job done. But like, if you don't know what was in there, he ended up getting
But office snacks.
office snacks. That was the goal.
Okay, yeah, then
He got one bowl of pho, a box of saltines.
And it was like in the cup, actual, not like
Yeah, it was in the cup.
So you can't crush it
I
up.
don't know. You had to put water. So Brett ate it. Office snack for Brett.
Ramen's not a snack.
He had one Big Turk, one of those coconut bounty bars, box of saltines, which Waz ate most of those, and also Pat Puff, big saltines guy.
I like the saltines too.
Did Pat Puff come in and crush saltines?
He was eating saltines too, just raw dog and saltines. He had these freeze-dried mangoes that were horrid.
Yeah, those
Yeah, it's just
found the
silly.
garbage today.
Lemon cookies that were also bad.
Shocker.
So the answer is yes. Anybody could have beat Waz. The next challenge is $20 to TNT for some office snacks for the squad.
TNT.
Oh, you
Like
guys are getting
the Asian
odd
supermarket.
That's right.
We're gonna get a pet fish.
Duck
I
eggs.
don't think Waz has even been in a TNT.
Those are nice.
Whoa.
$20 at Winners for baseball cleats.
Oh well.
That's cool as shit.
No,
Winners has
100%.
some
No, the
finds.
only question is, like, I wonder how I would handle with them getting dirty.
Oh, they came with a little brush, and it looks like
Why,
the
they
Nike
white?
swoosh. Yeah, they're like white and like.
Those are sick.
Aren't those nasty?
20 bones?
$20. I'm gonna be the best looking guy in the slow pitch league from the knees
Wow.
down.
Holy cow. So I think the answer is everybody thinks yes. It can do
Yes.
better.
Yeah. Well, that one was.
This one comes in from Gary. Last question. Ask the idiots. I'm going to start with Rick. Other than golfing, taking golfing out of the equation,
Damn it.
you can only do one summer activity for the rest of your life. What is it going to be? golf.
That's a really good one there.
I'll jump in because I have one.
It's-
Tennis. I'd play tennis.
How often do you play tennis right
That makes
now?
no absolute sense.
How often do you
don't-
play tennis
What
right
did
now?
you just show me?
Amber and I like to go out once.
What
a
did
week.
you just
oh, yeah,
show me?
wait. I need to
Playing
pick
softball.
Oh, I need to pick softball on this. Yeah, sorry, that's
Lord.
a given. I was thinking more of like a leisure thing, not something you play in a league.
It is leisure. Do you not play softball beer in hand?
No, beer in the dugout.
Still leisure. I
Okay,
thought.
yeah,
I know.
leisurely
Yeah, it's
activity?
softball.
It's
Sorry, it's
softball.
softball.
The
yeah.
answer is
I do play
softball.
tennis like once a week with Amber, but yeah, it's softball.
All right. Rick, what do you
Softball.
got?
Softball.
Dan?
I worry that you can age out of softball real young.
Oh, you should see the 50-plus league in St. Albert. They bang.
I'm going to lawn bowling.
Ooh, lawn bowling's
bowling's
fun.
Sick.
There you
It
go.
is fun. Liam, what do you got?
I bike quite often, so biking.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I wonder how good that mic is. We're gonna find out later on.
Yeah, we're going to find out what you said. Rascal. Tyler's up to
I heard it from
shenanigans
over
tonight.
here, so I think
Tyler's being a
We'll
rascal.
fix it in post.
You know what I think? I don't even own them. I think I might like to buy myself a pair of rollerblades.
Ooh, I like that
Let's
call.
go cruising.
I was gonna say
Good answer, Steve.
a bicycle might be there too. Getting a little bike on.
Liam said biking.
Yeah.
Bicycling.
That's more of a mode of transportation, though.
No,
You do it as an activity. You look at all the commercials. There's like there's an old couple riding their bikes. They're
I
not
do it to
going
get places.
They're not doing something specific. There's like, okay, let's go get some. Put their helmets on. They have their baskets on the front of the bicycle, and they start biking. And it's a commercial for some sort of medicine you don't even know what it is.
My grandpa used to ride his bicycle with a basket on the front up and down the highway picking up cans. That was his leisure activity.
That seems dangerous.
Well,
Yeah.
listen. He's making a profit.
That's
And
good.
getting some
Good point.
exercise.
Extra cash. Extra
Yeah.
cash.
Come on. You had stuff to do. Yeah, there you go. Ask the idiots for the Millwoods Golf Club. If you want to ask the boys a question, fire them on my way. They don't get to see them before we record the show. Get their first interaction, their first thoughts. Shout out to Millwoods Golf Club. Oilers Nation Open, we are almost sold out. If you want to get here, August 30th, again, out at Millwoods Golf Club, go to nationgear.ca, sign up now, or you will miss out. Only need a handful of teams. I think we got a couple of mosaic spots, too. Is that what Jay said?
Yeah, a couple more mosaic spots, too. At least one.
If you want to get in on this tournament, help us raise some money for Gregor's grads. It is the Friday leading into the long weekend. Does it get any better? No, that's the answer. NationGear.ca. Go sign up, or you will miss out. Promise. Promise. Gonna wrap up the podcast with some hot and cold performers. Liam's already written his up on the board outside. Didn't wanna
No, that was
forget.
a hot performer. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly.
He did last week, too. He wrote his hot performer up
Gotta
there. He didn't want to
remember.
forget. The Nation Gear summer sale is on right now at nationgear.ca. Get 20% off a select or a bunch of items up on the store. Beautify your body for the new season. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch Waz's ad where he got splashed with water. Made me laugh out loud. He's a good sport, that boy.
I was very confused when I saw
Coconut
the
water.
watermelons just showing up across our feeds, and because I was just scrolling really quickly, didn't see it right away.
It is a very interesting trend in social media ads these days.
Yep.
So there you go. Go check out Waz. As we always do, we start off with our veggies. It's going to be cold performer time. I'm looking at the screen beside me. Nation Dan is up first on the screen. Your cold performer of the week, sir.
Well, it's the summer, and there's not much to be upset about. I've been really enjoying the show, but I'm going to give it out to the Big Brother casting crew for not being able to find like one normal human being in
That's
the
why it's the
entire
best.
group. And it's don't get me wrong, it's what's made it so wild this season.
It's so fun.
But like one normal human on that cast would have been, I think, a better litmus test than what's going on right now.
They are just fucking ass right now.
I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
It's, to me, me and Tyler were talking about it, probably one of my favorite seasons in a
Yeah.
while.
From the start. Usually it's the
100%.
first 2 weeks. They all pick on someone, get
Yep.
them out, and then it's like feeling out, plucking off floaters and stuff, and it's just like, nope, right to the shits. Let's
This
go
is
for it.
just chaos
Yeah.
from
Who
episode
knew
1.
bringing in a 50-year-old realtor would just break the entire
It's
system?
the best. And
Unbelievable.
she is picking fights with everyone. Whoever's beside her, it seems like. She's picking
Did they bring back anyone?
No.
No, this
on
is-
the full new cast.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't watched yet. I got it. It's a few weeks in now, right?
8 episodes you're in.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you can catch that up.
And the first 2, you can arguably skip the first half of the first 2 because they're just intros.
I would say you could probably almost. Well, there's the competitions in the first 2, I guess.
Yeah, you could, but you could borderline skip the first 2.
Maybe I will.
I
They split
don't
the premiere
ever
into
care
two,
about
right?
the intros where they pretend like they got the key and they're surprised. Like, I hate it.
And then that competition was fake too.
Yeah,
So
that was my
fraudulent.
thing. So and I debated this with Amber too, but I was like, okay, if they would have voted her into the house,
Then what happens?
It would have just been like, just a joke. I'm not actually supposed to.
or it
Pranked
would have
ya.
been like, I'm coming into the house, and then it would have switched to the AI and been like, but not how you think, and then it would have done it. It was a dumb contest.
It was. Like, and my problem with it, that could have just been one night. We didn't need to split that up into 2 and have the exact same episode 2 nights in a row. Anyway,
We
Liam,
could go into a Big Brother.
we could. I think there's a button on here, maybe. Anyway,
Yeah, there
Liam,
is.
you're up next. You're cold performer of the week for NationGear.ca.
I'll go for it. The boxing thing that went down yesterday, like that was. I don't fully know what even happened, but just the idea of like a boxer getting punched in the face and then saying it was too hard to be punched in the face, and then quitting the event that you've worked years to get to represent your country for, to quit it 46 seconds in, I think it was. Insane. And then just everything that went down on Twitter afterwards of people assuming that the Algerian athlete was transgender. It turns out she's been a woman the whole time.
Yeah, so it's perfect.
And then
She's
just like
cisgender.
the endless apologies after.
She's competed in past Olympics.
She's been in past Olympics. She's lost. She didn't win the last one.
Yeah, her record is like very average if you look into things.
And then just the continuation of it. So just like overreaction. That'll do.
I got a great button for you on that one, Liam.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it sure did.
Tyler, you're up next. Your cold farm of the week for nationgear.ca.
I want to go in on that so hard, but I'm going to give it to Bev Priestman, now former coach of
Why?
the Canadian
Has she been
women's.
officially
No,
fired?
still
She's
current
She's on
coach.
her 1 year suspension.
Just suspended for
Hey,
yeah,
well
yeah,
done
yeah.
for her. If you're going to cheat, don't send emails.
To HR.
Yeah, to HR. That's
Like you-
generally, it's like the guy who, when you watch those true crime shows and they get dinged with murder and then they go look at their internet history and like their last search was like, how do I dismember a body? It's
She went to HR and used the word spying. Spying is never like not illegal.
That'll
Can
get
you-
you flagged for sure.
Can you imagine being like the FIFA person who's like, oh God, my boss just threw on my desk. I got to go through all the Canadian soccer coaches' emails to find
Just does the
proof that
Control F.
You do Control F spying and it's like, oh shit, it's right there. Like we got her, perfect. Oh, what an idiot, Bev.
I'm upset.
Control F. Holy
yeah,
shit.
Control F.
Cheating.
Spying. Control F. Drone. Oh shit, there's a lot in here.
3
Rick, cold
pages.
farm of the week.
Whoever's decision it was to play McLeod, Bethel, Thompson at
Oh
quarterback
my
again.
God.
We learned at the end of last year that it should be Trey Ford to be in the quarterback.
And it would have gotten the fan base excited.
And you all of a sudden don't go get the wide receiver. You got to keep Jake Serezna on the defensive line. Defensive line, we can use some help right now. And then you take the money you gave to MBT and you spread it out wherever the hell it needs to go. This team would be a lot further off. Luckily, after 7 games again, we're getting back to the Trey Ford's going to be our quarterback. Hopefully, this time it sticks. Get rid of McLeod. Not because it's just too much money for a guy that's you don't need.
$500,000.
Yeah, you don't need him playing that spot. Trey Ford's your quarterback. Get over it. Move on. And let's go win some games, please.
Why are you the way that you are?
Yeah.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
But also, if you're the Elks, you're trying to make this team fun and marketable.
Yeah.
Trey Ford
Yeah.
makes the team fun and marketable.
Yes.
Like I would rather watch a quarterback who runs and scrambles and then goes incomplete because at least I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Then McLeod
watches
Bethel
the Bills.
Thompson sitting there and throwing it into the shoes. Okay, Rick, talk to me when you win a division. That's enough out of you.
Did I give Rick a button yet? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah,
if
you
I
did
I'm
that,
up.
Michael
All right.
Scott.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one. Mine. I'm just gonna. I'm taking you inside baseball here a little bit. The temperature in our office is outrageously out of control.
Yeah.
In this room we're recording in right now, it is probably -10,
I'm shivering.
But outside the room, it's like hot.
40 degrees outside.
The old thing where you throw it in the oven, you freeze it on the outside, and it's frozen in the middle.
It is. You nuked the pizza pot, but there's still ice in the middle.
Yeah.
So the temperature control
we
in
gotta
our
get outta
office, it is 26 degrees outside, according to my watch. I'm wearing a hoodie right now.
We will have it fixed by the middle of December, though.
As soon as Tyler's done with that studio
not fixing
upstairs, he's
anything
going
on
to
this
get up here
level
and fix the
anymore.
AC. You know?
And thank
So
God heat rises.
I know that doesn't mean anything to anybody who's not in this office, but it's
Think the
cold.
internet's going to work better upstairs?
Nope.
Said cool.
Are you thrilled?
Put on our-
I'm not.
I said burr.
It is cold in here.
Freaking cold in here.
All right, let's reverse the order. Let's end off the podcast with some good news. Rick, you're up first. Your nationgear.ca hot farm of the week.
Well, I think one specific Olympian took a lot of
gonna be mine too.
fame yesterday.
He's the best.
Everybody's out there. They have glasses on. They close an eye. They have earmuffs on.
He's fucking awesome.
And then you have the Turkish assassin out there with his hand in his pocket.
He works at a garage.
Dude, yeah, likely story.
Yeah. Go
This guy is out. I really want to know what his kill score is so far is over his career, because this dude is standing there. He's 51, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't want to go for gold. Too obvious.
Yeah, too obvious.
They're gonna start looking at you.
Yep.
So I'll take my silver. Not sure what the dollar amount for bringing home a silver in Turkey is, but I'm guessing it's 6 digits.
$8 to $12.
Yeah, it's 6 digits of someone's currency. But anyways, that fella there with the glasses on looks like he's about to go mow the lawn and just fires his way to a pistol silver.
I'm just saying, invest a little bit more money in him next year, and he might get gold.
He's not wearing that.
No, he doesn't need it. Hand in the pocket, too. The only thing that would have been... Sorry, I'm going to give you this.
He's a hot guy.
So I'm going to jump in, too, because I was also going to name that guy my hot performer of the week. Hand in the pocket. The only thing that would have been funnier is if he had a dart in his mouth when he was doing it. And like some of the quotes that came out, and they could have been fake or not, I don't care. I'm choosing to believe them to be real, where he just kind of shows up in jeans and a t-shirt to practice, fires off his round, and goes out to the smoke pit immediately.
Yes.
Outrageous good. I love him.
Love it.
Everybody else looked like they were in Spy Kids, and he's just out here just...
They were probably stretching before, doing all sorts of warm-ups. That guy was in the car listening to some 80s rock, probably.
He's what the Olympics is about. Like, people from around the planet with true God-given talent. That's what we need.
This is what we want to see, is like putting regular Joes in the home run derby, or putting regular Joes out there somewhere. Well, guess what? Us regular Joes, not only do we have a God to follow, we have an opportunity.
I love him. He's my favorite athlete, probably of all time. Yeah. I didn't know he existed until the other day, but shout out to, I got his name here, Yusuf Dikec. Dikec? Something like that?
That's just one.
D-I-K-E-C.
That's just one of his passports.
Oh, yeah.
He has multiple.
Mm-hmm. He's like, which one am I supposed to be in the Olympics? You're Yusuf. He's like, I got you, fam.
He knew.
No problem.
No, he's good at what he does.
Apparently,
he has a barcode somewhere on his body.
Apparently, he's just like a mechanic. That's what they say anyway.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
That's what they say. Mm-hmm. The only thing, again, if he had a smoke in his mouth, elite. If he had turned that gun sideways, because it looks cooler, probably still would have won silver.
He's not about flair.
You know? Tyler, for nationgear.ca, your hot performer of the week.
Canada's won 11 medals, 3 golds. 2 of those golds have been won by Summer McIntosh. The 17-year-old swimmer is absolutely unbelievable. 2 golds and a silver in women's swimming. It's her second Olympics, and she's only 17, which is insanity. Summer McIntosh, hot performer of the week.
Put some respect on my name.
Damn right.
Do you know, I'm just going to, not to put some water on the fire here.
Yeah, well, she's got 2 golds, so I'm...
But just on the swimming, whatever happened to Penny Alexiak? She is at the Olympics, and I looked yesterday. She is not involved in any individual races.
She's just injured.
She's just done the 200 relay and the 100 relay.
She's there to chill. Olympics by now already, though, right?
But she's only 24. No, it's not.
That's old by Olympic swimming standards.
No, they're winning. Like, for someone, because 2016 was hers, right?
Yeah.
2020, she did her thing, which is lucky because that got postponed because Summer wouldn't have been able to go otherwise, I don't think. Yeah. And now she's just not in it. And I was reading a little bit about it. Apparently, she missed one of her qualifying things because she wasn't in the country. Which just seems really weird.
So she's on timeout? Is that the theory?
No, she's there.
Are you making Penny Alexiak your cold performer?
No. I already did my cold performer.
Yeah, hot performer.
All right, hot performer then, Liam.
Hot performer.
Penny Alexiak.
I wrote CBC Gem on the board, but as I was waiting, I went and watched the Deadpool and Wolverine movie the other day, opening night. Went on my own. It was awesome. Great movie. Good fan movie. So good. That's mine.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works every
Mrs. didn't
time.
want to come with you to Deadpool?
That doesn't make sense.
No. She doesn't like going. So I go on my own. I couldn't care less.
I go to movies on my own. I have no problem.
This summer I've seen Transformers, the new Planet of the Apes, and Deadpool and Wolverine.
How snacks you get?
Big old bag of popcorn. I layer it with as much butter as I can do it to the point of it leaks.
Transparency.
I'm in.
Yeah.
All right.
Great movie. The cameos are so fun.
There you go. Would you rank it on Letterboxd?
4 out of 5. I mean, the script is obviously simple, but it's a really fun movie.
That's not why people go to Deadpool.
No, exactly. You don't go for that. But it is fun. Ryan Reynolds is fun.
He's the greatest. Nation Dan, you're up. Hot performer of the week.
Well, I mean, other than Big Brother this season, because it has just been phenomenal to watch, I'm going to give it out to the Royal Wedding for being able to commit to this radio silence bit and getting through it with no photos coming out whatsoever at all from McDavid and Lauren, or the new McDavid's family. So I'm just going to give it to them. In the year of 2024, you were able to keep radio silence on one of the biggest weddings of the season.
It's getting hot in here. So hot.
Kind of crazy.
I wonder what time the party went till of that wedding. You know?
Probably early.
In the morning?
Nope, evening.
Connor's just he's in the ice bath.
You have that on authority? It went till 10:30 the next morning?
I have no authority.
It has a curfew.
It's just like 10 p.m., no midnight snack.
No,
Connor's in the
music
ice
just turns
bath.
it off.
Lights out.
Just lights on,
He's running
music
uphill.
off.
Copper bust.
Mm-hmm. Hey, where'd Connor go? Like the ceremony just ended. You see him running, doing wind sprints up a hill. I can see it.
Yep.
All right. I look forward to whichever magazine got the rights to the wedding. I assume we'll hear soon.
Ask Wanye and Kennedy.
Wanye said Vogue.
Yeah, when you said Vogue.
Yeah, they know what it is.
I wonder how much they would get for that. Tyler, we got to sell your wedding, bro.
I'm trying and I'm open. If you have any sort of business that you think can help me with my wedding, I'm in. Nominal fee.
Something to consider.
Just
Big guest list, a lot of exposure.
Just a NASCAR style tuxedo for Tyler.
We
Just
did talk about
adds
that,
all
Tyler
the-
having a NASCAR tux.
Yeah, like a jacket
There
I
you
wear
go.
to do my speech.
100%.
Or to do speeches. I don't know what I do at weddings. What does the groom do? Does the groom do a speech? No.
You can if you want to.
Opt
You
in.
do whatever you want, man.
Does
It's your
it-
day.
Yeah, the group
You do your
groom do a
vows.
speech.
When you're doing
Vows
your
brought to you
vows.
by Star Mechanical.
Just have to pull on this jacket for my vows.
Liam's going to be a groomsman.
Mm-hmm. I don't do a speech, though.
Maybe I want everyone doing a speech. I want speeches to take 4 to 5 hours.
Then I'm not coming.
I just got busy that day.
Yeah, I'm now busy.
If you want 5 hours of speech, I'll go up there.
That would actually be funny.
I know none of you know me, but I've got some things to say. Anyway, there you go. There's a fresh podcast. Any final thoughts?
No.
Enjoy your long weekend, everybody.
Enjoy the long weekend,
my
everybody.
goodness.
It's very... Yes, Liam?
Bleacher Report put out a meme of the Japanese or Chinese shooter, and he's like in all the gear, and it says William Nylander, and then they did the Turkish guy, and it says Phil Kessel. And that just got me. That got me.
All
good.
right, Liam.
All right, there you go. Have a great weekend, everybody.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.